right now, in this exact second. The sun disappears. Not fades, not dims, just gone. But you don't know yet. You have exactly 8 minutes before you find out. And when you do, everything changes forever. To understand what's about to happen, let's start with something incredible. Every second of your life, you have been held in place by an invisible force, the sun's gravity. 149 million kilometers away, its gravity reaches across empty space and holds our Earth in perfect orbit. It has done this for 4.6 billion years. The sun doesn't just give us light, it gives us structure, order, warmth. Without it, the solar system doesn't exist. And in this scenario, it just vanished. Here's what most people don't realize. Light travels at 300,000 kilometers per second. But even at that speed, it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for sunlight to reach Earth. So when the sun disappears, it's already been gone for over 8 minutes before you see anything. The last light that touched the sun's surface is already traveling toward you. And it will keep coming for 8 more minutes. The sky looks normal. Trees still catch light. Shadows still form. But the sun that made those shadows doesn't exist anymore. This is your final sunset, and you don't even know it's happening. Then, at 8 minutes and 20 seconds after, it happens. The sun blinks out of existence. Across the entire daylight side of Earth, darkness falls in less than a second. People stop in their tracks. Streetlights flicker on. Emergency systems activate. Every major city loses solar power instantly. Satellites lose their reference point. Astronomers around the world confirm the impossible. Where the sun should be, there is now only empty black space. For a moment, humanity holds its breath. And then, the second problem begins. The sun's gravity is what keeps Earth in orbit. Without it, Earth doesn't fall toward the sun. It doesn't spiral. It does something much stranger. Earth flies off in a straight line at 30 kilometers per second, directly into deep space. In the direction it was moving at the exact moment the sun vanished. You don't feel it because you're moving with the Earth. But out in the solar system, the same thing is happening to every planet. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, all 8 planets, suddenly free, moving in perfect straight lines into the darkness. The solar system has just been destroyed. For the first hour, it doesn't feel that bad. The Earth still holds its heat. The atmosphere is still there. Your home is still warm. But temperatures are already dropping fast. In cities without power, people gather in the streets, panic, fear, confusion. Governments announce emergency plans, underground shelters, nuclear power plants, anywhere there is heat. Photosynthesis has already stopped everywhere. All plant life on Earth is now dying. Within 24 hours, the surface temperature will drop below zero. And the real cold has not even started yet. 1 week later, the world is a different place. The surface temperature has dropped to -40 degrees everywhere. Snow now falls in every desert, in every jungle, on every ocean. The top layer of the oceans begins to freeze. By the end of the week, ice covers Antarctica, Greenland, and now most of the northern hemisphere. Cities without geothermal power become uninhabitable. Millions of people migrate toward Iceland, toward volcanic regions, toward anywhere the Earth itself still produces heat. But even that won't be enough forever. 1 year later, the temperature on the surface of Earth has fallen to negative 100 degrees. The atmosphere itself begins to change. Carbon dioxide freezes and falls to the ground as dry ice. Then oxygen begins to freeze. Then nitrogen. Slowly, the entire atmosphere becomes a thin, frozen layer on the surface of the planet. Earth becomes silent, truly silent, because sound cannot travel without air. Every ocean has frozen solid down to the deep sea. But even now, something remarkable is still happening. Deep beneath the ice, in geothermal vents at the bottom of frozen oceans, life still exists. But where is Earth actually going? In just 1 year of drifting through space, our planet will have traveled 946 million kilometers. That is more than 6 times the distance from Earth to the Sun. By the end of the first decade, Earth will be over 9 billion kilometers away, past the orbit of Pluto, deeper than any human spacecraft has ever traveled. And it will keep going, forever. Earth has become what astronomers call a rogue planet. There are estimated to be trillions of these wandering worlds, roaming the empty space between stars. Some were born without a sun, others lost theirs. From now on, Earth is one of them. But something remarkable might happen. In millions of years, as Earth drifts through the darkness, it might pass close to another star, close enough for its gravity to capture our planet again. Close enough to give Earth a new sun. It is extremely rare, but it is not impossible. Somewhere in the distant future, in a galaxy we cannot even see yet, Earth might find warmth again. It just won't be the same Earth. Millions of years pass. Earth drifts through interstellar space, alone, frozen, silent. But under kilometers of ice, at hydrothermal vents, life continues. Extremophile bacteria, chemosynthetic organisms, feeding on the last heat from Earth's molten core. They are the true survivors of the death of the sun, and they may live for another billion years before Earth finally cools completely. It's only when the core itself freezes that Earth becomes truly dead, a wandering ice ball in the endless darkness of space. The sun gives us more than we know, every second, silently. Without it, we would not just die, we would disappear. But somewhere in the universe, there may be planets that don't need a sun. Next time, we explore the strangest object our telescopes have ever detected, and I promise, it will haunt you. See you in the next one.